What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Look who's back. It's Jesse again. We have another hard gainer workout edition. This time we're hitting the triceps. And as you can see, our boy Jesse's actually starting to get some triceps. Go ahead, flex the triceps there. So he's starting to get some triceps. But more importantly, you can see probably a bigger difference in Jesse in that he's actually starting to fill out. And on top of that, he's actually starting to get some better posture. He's not looking like this anymore. And our goal is to make sure as a hard gainer that Jesse doesn't look like this anymore. So he's starting to get away from it. We're wrapping some tissue around these bones of his.
So he can look like this.
Not yet, but we're trying to get him there. So what I want to do is show you, we're going to do something different here today. I'm going to actually walk on that side of the camera. I'm going to take Jesse's job, and I'm going to do my job as well. I'm going to actually do kind of a trainer eye view of what I see when I'm training Jesse, but more importantly, I'm going to be able to point some things out as I go through what I want Jesse to do. All right, so for triceps, what I'm going to do is go ahead, like I said, and grab the camera. Jesse's going to grab his dumbbells for the first exercise, which is going to probably shock some of you. Because the first exercise that Jay Bird's going to do over here is tricep kickbacks. And you're probably thinking, holy shit, why tricep kickbacks? That is like the epitome of you know, a specialization exercise. But for hard gainers, they don't, go ahead Jesse, get down. They don't get it, they don't really have a good mind-muscle connection. So by doing this exercise here, we're actually putting the tricep, as you can see, in its maximally shortened position. With the arm and extension back behind his body, we can get the most shortening of the tricep. So he's going to feel this the most. It's going to give him an opportunity to feel what the max contraction feels like on a tricep. And a lot of people don't know what it even feels like. I mean, think about when you started training and you heard someone say contract your tricep. You didn't even know what to do. So here I can actually do that, and I can get that mind-muscle connection before we start going into some of the heavier training. Okay, so good job, Jesse. So now we basically would do that. Now, one thing I want to point out, go back, you know, in the range of motion right here. Go ahead. So he's doing a pretty decent job. I see people all the time, they lift it over here. Go ahead and lift up. Like they lift to there. That becomes a bicep curl at that point. There's no benefit of doing a bicep curl when we're trying to do a tricep. So the full range of motion on this exercise actually starts down low. The bigger key is where's the position of the arm in relation to his back. It's got to be behind his body where it is. A lot of people try to tricep kickback from there, but in order to get the long head, we need to get it up behind his body and then go from there. So really, his range of motion is about from there to there, okay? So good. Now, Jesse, come on out of that. We do about 3 sets there, keeping the rest time pretty short for activation. And then we'll move on to some of the heavier sets. And what we have here is a really jerry-rigged version of my leaning, rocking tricep pushdown. And the idea here is I'm going to have Jesse go through it kind of slow to illustrate the point. On a regular pushdown, go ahead and start coming down, Jesse, to the starting positions. Now from here, this line here from the cable machine represents the direction of the force. Okay, so right now we know that the forearms are where we're going to be moving here to work the tricep. If the cable can stay perpendicular to the forearms instead of parallel to it, we can keep the resistance on. But as we go down to the bottom here, you can see that now the cable is kind of almost parallel to the forearm, so he's going to lose some of the resistance and tension he can have on the triceps. And for a hard gainer, again, they have to make sure that they are keeping the tension on the triceps. So what we can do is we can start close, go ahead and be in that 90-degree position. We can start here, and now as he goes down, he can rock back like that, and you can see the tension stays on the triceps, and the angle is now more perpendicular to his forearms. Go ahead, Jesse, now do some reps. So from here, rocking back, good, all the way in, and rock back, lean in even more, right there, stay there, now back. Now go a little bit slower so I can show one more time. Go real slow motion here. So from here, perpendicular, rocking back, lean, pull down. There you go. And you can see in the back through his triceps there. So I'll go heavy here, but now Jesse step down. After he reaches failure, what I want to do is I understand that volume could be an issue when we go heavy for hard gainers. Go ahead and get down. So while we want to go heavy, we don't want to lose out on volume, so I have him immediately drop from that exercise down to the ground here to do our Cobra Pushups. So now get down and swoop under and push up. Okay, this is an exercise I covered before, and it's one that I love because I can get a good contraction in the tricep. And what I want him to feel like is that there's a fence right here. Go ahead, sneak down and under, Jesse. There you go, slide back, there you go. Now slide under, contract right there, slide down, 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 push back, just to there, good, come forward. So I'm trying to keep the tension there. He's actually doing this one from his knees, which is fine, because again, it's a burnout set here. We're just trying to extend the set beyond the failure he reached on this exercise to get a little additional volume. Okay, great, cool. Now, come out. So I'd have him do his sets over here, maybe 4 sets or so. So we're over here, now we come to the last exercise. So we're gonna do a bench press variation, you know, where what we want is we wanna be able to have obviously a close grip variation for Jesse to do. Jesse, go ahead and flatten that bench out first. He basically, it's the way he does this exercise that's gonna make all the difference for him. So come on down. And again, elbow position means everything. If his elbow started to drift over here, he's basically now recruiting his chest. Lift the dumbbell a little bit. He's recruiting the chest and front delt, as you can see that pop out there. So if we get it in here, we can see all that quiet down. Now we're going to use his triceps as he presses up. So go ahead and press up, boom, like that, and then come down. Elbows stay nice and tight to his side. The key here is we're trying to go heavier again on this. We're demonstrating, so he would generally go a little heavier on this. But the angle of the arm is important. If anything, I don't want him to come this way. I want him to go back that way. So Jesse, now bring him back behind your body. So now back up and back right there at least. He's breaking the vertical, which is going to put more stress on the tricep in a good way. Okay? Good, come down. I know you guys are going to say, Jeff, you suck at the camera. Put Jesse back. You're too close. I'm just trying to show you the part that's working here. Obviously, everybody knows how to do a tricep bench press. All right, Jesse, go ahead and put that down. And like we did in the last one, the same thing we're going to want to do is have a drop option. And the drop option, go ahead and sit down, Jesse. The drop option here is one that we want to basically, be able to transition to quickly without much rest time in between. And here, what we can do is a bench dip. Now, Jesse is notorious for having those incredibly rounded shoulders, but as you'll see, much, much better. We've been working a lot on this. So the shearing he could get in his shoulder from this exercise is not there anymore. And I want to try to challenge him, but I'm going to shorten the range of motion. Go ahead. So one first tip, let's show him the first tip we do is the hand positioning. So the hand positioning is start by just opening your hands up on the bench. What that does is it makes it nice and easy for him to get into that position. Okay, now slide out. He's going to stay on his feet here because we're just trying to rep out. And then he's going to go and drop down. He could turn his hands back now to get into the right. So he's just doing that to position his shoulders. He opens his hands just slightly. Now he's going to go down, shorten the range of motion, and really work on keeping this open. There you go. Nice. So we're trying to challenge him in this posture that's difficult by shortening the range of motion, still allowing him to do it, but doing it under a little bit of fatigue too. You don't want to completely abandon the things that challenge you. You want to figure out ways to actually alter them so that they're still challenging, but you're doing it in a more favorable position. So he'd rep out there. Now go back and squeeze, right, the triceps. Now, how I like to finish it, Jesse, go ahead and grab those light dumbbells one more time. After we do those sets, you go back and put it up on an incline. We just go back and we do that tricep kickback one more time to sort of reestablish, this is the old Jesse, this is the new Jesse. So we reestablish, go ahead, that mind-muscle connection. Go ahead. Even some upper back gains for Jesse here. Squeeze and hold, squeeze and hold, 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 get them up. Now Jesse also has bone chips in his elbows for those that are wondering. He can't straighten his elbows anymore, but that's okay. A lot of people that are watching have the same thing, and you just got to extend as much as you can. Fight it, fight it, fight it, get them in, get them in, get them in. That's the look of intensity right there. All right, go ahead and drop. So we'd end up with that. So let me put this back on the sticks here and give you guys the wrap up. So, as you can see, a work in progress. And the take-home message here is that there are some things you want to focus on within the exercises you do to make them better, to get more out of them. And it's not always about weight. A lot of times it's about how you do the exercises. And like I said, even the exercise we use to kick off the workout would be contradictory to what many people would think you would start with. But when it's a hard gainer issue, I can tell you 99 times out of 100, there is no good mind-muscle connection. And reinforcing that is key to having a productive workout. So we try to initiate that right away. But beyond that, it's how we structure the workout, the exercises that we choose, and putting it all together. And in the end, again, dressing posture and everything else. In the end, the idea is, look at how you stand like like you're on the top of a mountain. But that's good. He's getting more confidence in his physique, and he's getting better posture on top of it. It's all one big picture, and it all matters when you train. So if you like the HARDGAINER series, and you like Jesse, of course, he didn't even say a word in the whole thing.
Well, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, something.
It's your series. It's your show.
All right. So anyway, if you like Jesse, leave a comment and a thumbs up below. If you like the HARDGAINER series, leave your comments. We'll continue to do it. And in the meantime, if you're looking for a program that puts the science back in strength, where everything matters, then head to ATHLEAN-X.com and get our ATHLEAN-X training program. In the meantime, guys, we'll be back here again in just a few days. See you.